So I'm sure some may have some questions for you, and if you want to have any, do we want to have any questions? Does anyone, you guys want to take any questions, or?
Sure, if anybody has a question, be happy to.
Okay, we'll open the floor up to questions. Yes, ma'am.
But I would like to make a speaker on the Georgia Power study with Georgia State University that they pay for. Yes, sir, the city has been implementing that plan all along, and one of the things you mentioned, medical, out at the end of Richard Sailor's, going over Florence Road, that is going to be like a medical facility. That was the plan that came from the study that Georgia Power paid for. So, as you will notice, we've got assisted living. We'll have then going into the nursing home. Then we've got independent living, and then the plan that the city has is to have a medical facility there. So that was a direct and restaurants, and that was a direct. After the study was done, the council has worked diligently on that with staff, and that development is a direct result of the study that Georgia Power paid for.
I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, that's
Do you
it.
have a question?
No,
Did you have a question?
oh no, I was just making a statement.
Does anybody else have a question? Steve?
Yeah, I hope this is not perceived as beating a topic to death, but there's been quite the brouhaha, mostly I think because the average citizen has no clue what this thing is that you guys are passing at the last minute
Talking about the changes in the charter.
in the charter. So, but it does bring to my mind an interesting question. Namely, as has been alluded to this evening by several people, we have been cycling through city managers like crazy. Okay, so can you individually, if you would, one at a time, can you address why that might be the case, what you would plan to do to have stability in the city manager position? Why have we been cycling through them? I mean, it doesn't seem that they need, I don't know, this is just a big question mark in my mind.
Shante, you want to go first? Not really? Okay, Skip?
I will address it. I cannot tell you why exactly. Let me go on. I can't tell you the details as far as why exactly each city manager has left because I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think securing a job, the changes that they were trying to make in the charter to make the job seem more appealing and secure will keep city managers here. I think that's one reason, one way to keep them here. But with me not knowing the reasons why they left, I wouldn't be able to comment much more.
Well, Steve, to address your question, as Mr. Beaver alluded to in his previous comments, this was something that was under discussion when he was on city council 4 years ago. So this isn't just something that came up at the last minute that we're trying to pass through, under some secret vote. This has been under discussion for a long time. Now, addressing why we go through, cycle through so many city managers, I know that our previous city manager was Brad Halsey, and he had to leave the post for medical reasons. I think he had
No,
a medical
write a book.
Hmm?
He left to write a book.
Okay. Well, maybe that's a private thing.
Well, yeah, that might be
He didn't
private.
want, publicized. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but that was the reason that he left. He had to take care of his health. So I think that if we get these changes taken care of, whether it's this current council, the future council and mayor, it's a change it's gonna happen. It's not a major change, but it will make us more competitive, and I think that it will go a long way toward making our city manager position more stable. So, thanks.
I really don't know why the previous city managers left. I can only say that it is the city council that really determines, accepts people for positions and determines positions. And And so I don't know if there was an agreement with the city council and the person who was there as to why, they left. But I really can't give any real clear information because I was not aware of all of the rationale and reasons.
Well, somebody's going to probably call me names as I say this, but the reason that I know that several city managers left, one of them told the city council that this city, this is back in, I don't remember, Mr. Nickerson, that this city council, this mayor cannot have a city manager because we're not willing to give the city manager the things that they're supposed to do. And the mayor especially, you didn't say that, I'm sorry, but that we all have to keep our place because we have a city manager, mayor, city council, forum ago. We lost another city manager. It was when I was going out. I guess he went out, but I thought he was very well qualified. Both of these were very qualified persons, but in my view, they were forced out because they, wanted to be city managers. And frankly, I'm sorry, Mayor, you've heard this before, but you didn't want him to be mayor. You wanted, and this is why these rumors are out there about you wanting to come back and be the assistant mayor or something like that. I didn't start him. Now, well, I'm sorry. As far as our last city manager, Mr. Halsey, who you and I both knew for years, you knew that he was not qualified according to the qualifications that have been read here tonight. That was after my time, but he was hired. He lasted for a couple of years, and for whatever reason, and I'm not going to doubt what's been said here, but I think some of the reasons he was so sick was that because he was under so much pressure and tension, because he could not do his job as he saw it either.
In terms of the history, I cannot comment on the history, as I'm not aware of the whys of we've had several city managers, but we have to understand where we are today and look to the future. And any person wants to feel comfortable in the job that they have. They want to feel some kind of job security. So putting a contract system in place that they know what the term is, and they know at the end of that term, if they have not performed according to expectations, then they will be replaced. So I think we're doing the things that will ensure that we will have city managers that will stay for some period of time, and that will have some longevity in the job.
Does anyone else have a question? Ask. Anyone else? All right, well, thank you for being here tonight.